It's Minecraft, now what? Let's go!
Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft, Now What? If you're wondering why we're hanging out in here, you can go check out the last episode and see how we ended up in here. But we were laying low until we could come back and check out that abandoned mine shaft down there. So we'll get our bed and scope out what's the safest way. Before we go, I am gonna drop some cobblestone down here so we can remember where our temporary safe room is. That's where we came from, all that way. But it's nice and lit up. We won't have to worry on our way back up there. So we have to be careful. Not like that. But there are a few Endermen teleporting around here. And all it takes is looking at one of them to have our day go poorly. You know, I haven't seen something like this. So what I'm going to try doing here is a water bucket trick. I don't do this very often, but if you get pretty good at this, the water will cancel your fall damage. What you want to do is get your water bucket in your hand, and right before you're about to hit the ground, you drop down your water bucket. Drop a torch down. Start lighting this up. So that wasn't bad. So we're going to close that up like that. So I'm going to light this up real quick. Oh, another chest. Come down here, drop a torch. All right, some iron. So this is looking pretty good here. Oh. Blind jumping. Drop a torch down there. And so here's a tip about Endermen. If you accidentally look at them and you get them angry, we showed that a few episodes ago. Endermen hate water. So if we're down here and we're looking around and we accidentally look at him and he starts getting angry, we just come down here and stand in the water, and they won't like it, and it gives us a chance to regroup. Alright, so we jumped down here, lit this up. It's looking pretty good, looking pretty safe. I really don't see any problems other than that Enderman. So we can talk about the mine shafts. So mine shafts are good places to find loot. Like this loot chest. We've seen a couple of these. There's one over there that we saw when we were standing up there. And there's our little hideaway. Other than loot chests, what you'll commonly see are rails lining the mine shafts. They're pretty easy to pick up without a pickaxe. You can use a sword, use a torch, use your hands. Pick up pretty quick with a pickaxe though. So if you want to make yourself a little safe when you're checking out the loot chests, you can block off the fence gates with a block, and only baby zombies and cave spiders can fit underneath. Not sure if I've mentioned it previously, but mobs can't see through fence posts or glass. So as long as we have this blocked off, other than baby zombies and cave spiders fitting through here, creepers can't see us, zombies can't see us, and skeletons can't see us. But if they are standing close by, we can still take them out from here. But we're pretty safe right here. So let's check this chest out. Oh man. So we have some more rails. Take those. These are glow berries. You can hang these and they grow on a vine. And they add a little bit of light. Not a whole lot of light, but enough light so it's not pitch dark. Torch, pumpkin seeds. This is great. We can plant these back at the base. You can use pumpkins for trading with villagers. You can take shears to a pumpkin, make a jack-o'-lantern, and a golden apple. So then we can also take this minecart chest, and we'll take this rail. Give us this cobblestone back. These are cobwebs. You jump in them, kind of get stuck, and you slowly fall. Thank you. If you break the cobweb, you'll get string, but if you take shears to it, you can actually grab the cobweb. And you can use the cobweb for decoration, or later on, we can use it in farms. But just be careful. Don't forget, you will stick in it if you get too close. So what you saw me do over here is block this off. More iron. Because at these intersections, you want to be careful. Sometimes they're open at the top to an upper level of the mine shaft where things can fall down on top of you. Sometimes they're open to lower levels, but sometimes they branch out into other hallways. So what you can do is when you come to an intersection like this, you block off a couple sides so you can focus on one hallway at a time. And then you come over here and check it out, and we jump over the block and we see that the hallway doesn't continue. If you're adventurous, you don't have to block them off. You can just deal with what comes. We'll take all these rails. Rails, you can make rails yourself, or you can get them for free from these mine shafts. So check above. Below is safe. This is this is a dead end. That looks like it might go into another hallway. We'll go around from the other side. Put a torch in there. So come out here and check this out. These mine shafts can be quite a maze. Let's block that off so we can check down here. That is quite the drop. This is what you have to be careful about. These intersections that branch off. So we have another chest over here. So this is good. Dead end. Let's see what's in here. Oh, more berries. Torches? I dropped them. Come on. Torches, some bread, lapis. Another golden apple. We'll take the minecart chest. So the problem with the minecart chests is that they don't stack. So you might want to consider how many you take back with you. Carefully. Come back up here. Don't want to fall off the side. Fall all the way down there. Alright. Come back up here. Go. And while we're here, build our way back up. Always have your plan of escape figured out. Going against the flow of water can be tedious. Come on, let me go. Alright. And we're back out here. Light that up. Yeah, let's go check up here. It's never a bad idea to light up as much as you can. If you can spare the torches. Can't hurt. But it can hurt to deal with whatever spawns in the dark. Nope, you can't get up here. Threat contained. And we're back up top. Alright. Take this coal while we're over here. Kind of got sidetracked a little. And just like that, we're back where we started. So it's kind of crazy how these big caves can really be connected by their tunnels. But I think I'm going to take this as a sign for us to head back to the base and empty out our inventory. We can always come back and finish checking out the mine shaft. So what I'll do is put a marker. I'm going to write down the coordinates so we can get back here. And maybe we'll cut across down here and see what we find. And light it up as we go. A lot of water. Now trying to swim across this water could be kind of a slog. So what we can do is come into the crafting table, and as long as we have planks, we can make a boat, drop the boat down on top of the water, pick up our crafting table, just for the heck of it, put down a marker, fall in the water, falling in the water is not required, and click to get in the boat. And then you can just jump out to get out of the boat. If you want to pick the boat back up, just hit it a few times until it breaks, and then pick it up, and then place it back down. And this is a way to conserve hunger, conserve food. If you don't have boots with depth strider on them, this saves you from having to swim this entire way. You can relax and look around, and it's just a nice, relaxing, low-key way to fill in your map when you have a huge body of water standing in your way. So these guys, those are squid. If we take the squid, you hit them, they squirt their ink at you. You take the squid out, you get ink sacs. You can use ink sacs to make black dye. You can use ink sacs to sell to librarians. Yes, we have dolphins. If you're in the water swimming or you're in a boat, the dolphins swim alongside you and give you kind of a speed boost. But since we have room in our inventory, this is kelp. Keep an eye on our breathing here. You hit the kelp, it breaks the whole stalk to the top. Kelp right now, in this form, is not really useful to us, but we can cook up kelp into dried kelp, and we can use it as food. We're racing the sun. Can we make it to land before it's time to sleep? It's not looking good. We did it! Where are you going? Man, this guy. You can make a boat with a chest, which helps empty out your inventory, but the problem is, when you break the boat, all the inventory stuff falls out. So if you're really looking for help transporting stuff back to your base, the chest boat is not super helpful. But if you don't mind leaving stuff behind and coming back for it later, yep, we are off the map. See, we're a little dot, so we went off the map a little bit. So let's just head back this way. Let's go back to the boat. I took the boat. We must have picked up a dolphin. Yep. See, our speed picked up a little bit. Oh! Keep an eye on your breathing. See, the dolphin gives you a speed boost. Well, we really went off the map. Okay, there we are. I don't trust pigs. So they say creepers were actually born from a glitch in the coding of a pig. So don't trust pigs. You never know. Got a sheep going for a swim. I'm not saying that a pig's going to turn into a creeper. I'm just saying. I don't trust him. So as you can see from our map marker, we're getting close to home. There's our portal. And there's the house. So you can definitely use your coordinates as your guide. But if you have a map and you're filling your map in, having a marker for your base or whatever location you're headed toward is really helpful. But I think that'll do it for this episode. We made it back safely. I'm going to empty out my inventory, go through this loot, take a good look at what we got. What? I'm standing here. Sheep, I tell you. Maybe next time we'll focus on getting storage straightened out inside the house. Because we got to be able to find our stuff when we need it. Questions or comments? Drop them down below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.